Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something that honestly trips up so many of us. What is the secret formula for a gift that really lands with an 18-year-old? Feels like they either have everything or, they're just past wanting physical stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
We've gathered a bunch of sources for this deep dive, including a really great guide called Teenage Dream Gifts, a guide to perfect presents, our mission. To pull out the key insights, those surprising facts, so you can walk away feeling well-informed and way more confident.
Exactly. And this deep dive, it's really a shortcut for you. It helps you understand what's going on with current gifting trends. What's really interesting, I think, is decoding that mix of like practicality, what's super trendy, and often a really strong sentimental streak. That's what defines gifts for these young adults. They're hitting big milestones, right? College, maybe moving out, more independence. And the right gift can actually capture that exact moment for them.
Okay, let's dig in. The guide kicks things off with what it calls an always winning category. Tech and gadgets. Seems obvious, maybe. But does the source tell us why these are such hits, beyond just being, new and shiny?
Oh, absolutely. It goes deeper. The source argues it's not just about the function. It's about social currency, enhancing their digital identity. Think about Apple AirPods or other Bluetooth earbuds. Sure, they're handy for music, workouts, whatever. But the guide really highlights how they fit seamlessly into this connected life. It's almost like a uniform for college life. Shows you're kind of in the know.
Ah, okay, like a subtle signal.
Exactly. And same with smartwatches. Apple, Samsung, Fitbit, you name it. It's not just tracking steps. It's about being connected easily without always having your phone out. Plus, the guide points out it's a style thing. Subtle, but always there, easy to share online.
That social currency angle for tech, that really clicks. Makes a lot of sense. So then what about things like portable mini projectors or those Polaroid instant cameras? Is that the same currency thing or is it something different the source points out?
Good question. It's a slightly different flavor. For the mini projectors, the source emphasizes how they make any space social. It's about creating an experience you can share, like a pop-up movie night in a dorm or outside.
By creating content almost.
Yeah, facilitating those unique shareable moments, less personal tech, more social hub creation, and Polaroids. The guide explains their comeback. In a world drowning in digital photos, these give you something tangible right away.
It's a physical.
A physical thing, it encourages actual like face-to-face interaction around making a memory, capturing the moment for a real wall, not just a digital one.
Okay, so from the super connected digital world, let's pivot. What about fashion and accessories? The source says these gifts make a bold statement. How does this category line up with tech? Or does it differ in what it means to an 18-year-old?
It's interesting, there's actually overlap, according to the guide. Tech is digital identity. Fashion is like the immediate, visible, personal expression. Take custom name necklaces. They're elegant, sure, but they're also this very personal branding. And branded stuff, hoodies, sneakers, Nike, Adidas, Converse. The source is clear. These aren't just clothes. They're symbols. Aspiration, fitting in, that effortless cool. The brands themselves carry that currency. A shorthand for certain values or trends.
So belonging again, but through what you wear.
Well,
Okay, and then there are things like leather wallets or handbags, minimalist jewelry. These seem a bit more adult. Does the guide say these are about expression too, or is it something else?
yeah, the guide frames these as important markers. Leather wallets, handbags, they're called grown-up essentials. It's not just utility, they symbolize more independence, responsibility. It signals a shift.
A transition piece.
Exactly. And minimalist jewelry, those dainty rings, layered necklaces, charm bracelets. The guide talks about versatility. They're not loud, but they let someone refine their personal style subtly. Points towards like a sophisticated but low-key look many young adults are developing.
Okay, so we've got trendy tech, practical tech, statement fashion, transitional pieces. But what about gifts that connect differently? On an emotional level, our guide talks a lot about personalized and sentimental items. Says nothing beats that personal touch. Why do these resonate so much, especially now, in this fast-paced digital world? Does the guide explain that?
Yes, and that's a really key point the source makes. In a world where so much is fleeting and digital, these tangible, unique gifts become more valuable. Think about a customized star map, the night sky from their birthday. The guide explains it's not just art. It's a specific, unrepeatable moment made concrete. An anchor, almost, in all the digital noise. It taps into that desire for authenticity, for something real.
That's a really interesting way to put it. like a quiet rebellion against the temporary nature of things online.
Kinda, yeah.
So things like a memory scrapbook filled with photos and messages, or engraved keychains, watches, these aren't just sentimental, they're almost permanent in a countercultural way.
Precisely. The source says these are perfect for creating lasting memories because they physically embody connection and effort. A scrapbook, for instance, often involves multiple people's shared history. It's incredibly personal, can't be duplicated.
Right.
Engraved items, they're constant physical reminders of important dates, people, achievements, even something like a personalized LED name lamp. Yeah, it's decor, but it makes their space uniquely theirs, roots them. It's all about creating something that lasts beyond the next trend cycle.
And speaking of lasting,
Yeah.
that leads us nicely into this growing trend. Choosing experiences over physical things. Our guide mentions these gifts create memories, not clutter. That feels like a big shift.
Yeah.
What kind of experiences does the source highlight?
Yeah.
And what's driving this popularity?
The guide is full of great examples here, and yeah, it signals a real shift in what's valued. Concert tickets, festival passes. The guide frames it as giving music they love, memories they'll never forget, access to unique live moments.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Spa days, beauty box subscriptions. That's about giving relax and pamper time, acknowledging self-care is important. And for the thrill seekers, stuff like skydiving, ziplining, hot air balloon rides, these aren't just activities, they're story generators. Bragging rights.
Oh, definitely.
Even online masterclasses, cooking, photography, makeup offer a different experience. The gift of learning something new, personal growth.
This move from tangible stuff to intangible moments. It is really interesting. What's the deeper meaning here, according to the guide? Does it suggest, like, a different kind of wealth for this generation?
That's a great way to think about it. The guide suggests this boom in experience gifts points to a deeper hunger for personal growth, unique stories, more than just collecting stuff. It's about investing in their personal narrative, their skills, their emotional well-being. For a lot of 18-year-olds, the wealth isn't just ownership, it's the range of their experiences, the stories they can tell, the skills they pick up.
Right, their personal capital.
Exactly. These gifts add directly to that, and that feels way more valuable, more resonant than something that just sits on a shelf.
So there we have it. A pretty clear roadmap, actually, to understanding what really connects with young adults gift-wise. We've covered the pull of tech, the statement power of fashion, that lasting value of personalized items, and the pure joy of experience gifts. It seems driven by this mix of social currency, self-expression, and ultimately a search for authentic, meaningful moments.
Absolutely. And that really leaves us with something for you, the listener, to think about. Given this rise of experience gifts, this focus on personal authenticity, how might this trend change things going forward? Not just buying habits, but the actual definition of what makes a gift valuable for the generations coming up. What stands out to you as the biggest shift in how we approach giving and receiving gifts now? Something to mull over.